Hi, it's Anthony with Land Title. I wanted to bring you an update for Lafayette, Colorado for the month of August. And there's a lot going on in Lafayette, especially because this is in the center of the county and it's really starting to feel that way. If you look at all the surrounding areas, Erie's popping, it's got tons of inventory, but there's lots of people moving there. Lafayette's starting to feel kind of like an average, which really hasn't been this way for a long time. We had $900,000 average sales price, still going to bounce around from this to, a million plus at all times. The median though is up 11% from this time last year. It's getting much less affordable, but we keep talking about this every single month. If you look at the townhouse condo market, it's just still so extreme. 20+% average sales price increase, 21, 20, 22%, almost 30% up in the median, 555,000 for the median now. It is not cheap to live in Lafayette anymore. So that being said, expect this to kind of stay as the trend. Now, what we're going to see here is average sales price per square foot is really a good metric and a gauge on how much the tide is really rising. That condo price per square foot is only up $4%. That just means that we're getting smaller units, or we're getting bigger units that are finally coming to market that are taking up some of that. So when you look at the single family home price per square foot, it's actually above the condo, which you don't really see in most marketplaces, but that just means we have some higher end single family homes in the Lafayette area, which really doesn't surprise anyone at this point, but we're up 12.5%. So I would expect that means the market has really risen about 12.5% in price, even though the average doesn't quite show that. Now, here's really what we need to pay attention most to is the supply of inventory. Now, what's happening with the supply? We have 73 homes on the market, which really doesn't seem too extreme. We're barely above where we were last year. We were at 62 last year. Those percentages look pretty extreme because the numbers are so small, but we're only up 4 homes from last month. We had 57 come to market though, so they're turning over really rapidly. We're right in line with where we need to be compared to last year. We're only down 1 home from last month, new listings, so it's still a very healthy, strong market as far as sellers are concerned. Now, let's look at the demand side. So the listings are starting to pile up just a little bit, but it's only just a few every month. We had 41 go under contract, we had 67 come to market. So we're not putting everything under contract anymore. It's not like it was earlier this year. So what we're seeing is a rising inventory market. We have 1.9 months of inventory, which means we're still in a really strong seller's market. But you have to be really careful here to make sure you price it appropriately and that you're marketing it well, because if you're not, homes can absolutely sit in this marketplace. So how's the market responding to that? What does that mean? The percentage close price to list price is 98.7. It's one of the lower listed sale prices in Boulder County at this point, but we're right back in line with where we were in 2019. So nothing extreme, nothing to be worried about, but it does feel like it's fallen off a lot. And that's just because there's just not as much buyer demand in Lafayette right now. The average days in the MLS are up to 20, so it takes about 3 weeks for the average home to go under contract. So start having a little bit different expectations than what we saw in the springtime. It went up almost a week in the last 2 months. So that being said, it's going to continue to ride up probably throughout the rest of the year. Hopefully the Lafayette market will feel a little bit more like a traditional fall market this year. It's really where we're it looks like we're landing. So that being said, if you have any other questions in the market, let me know. I'm Anthony with Land Title. We'll catch you next time.